everyone, how are you this evening? Today is Monday. It is a freezing cold raw day. Well, maybe it's not freezing, but it's cold in New Hampshire. So I got my wood stove going. I had soup earlier today. It's just one of those raw days. So now my house is all nice and toasty and I'm ready. It's almost 6 and I'm ready to cook some dinner. So I figured, hey, let's go Facebook Live. It's been a few days. You haven't visited with me. So jump on, say hi, let me know that you were here, even if it was a playback. I'd love to hear from you. So we are using our brand new non-stick single burner grill pan. The handles come off for easy storage. The cast iron panini press is perfect for your outdoor grill or indoor. The loops for the press match the loops for the pan. You want to turn it on medium to medium high when you're cooking with it, and you want to heat the grill press up with the pan so that they're cooking from both sides. You want the grill press to be heated so that when I put it onto the vegetables or onto your chicken or your pork chop or your salmon or whatever, the bottom will heat obviously and cook faster, but the top will also cook at the same time. Hey guys, welcome. So I'm cheating, I'm just using a pizza crust today, store-bought, but I do make my own pizza crust in my bread machine. You can also just mix it. It's very, very easy to do. Also, just a tip, because we're at the end of the summer, then my tiny little measuring cup, isn't that cute? They don't make these anymore, but they're really fun. I roasted a bunch of vegetables the other day, and I roasted a bunch of onions to go in that butternut squash ginger carrot soup that I made. So I took some of the garlic and I took some of the onions out so that I knew I could put this on the pizza that I'm doing. Also, at the end of the season, when you grow basil and you have a plant, by the way, at the beginning of the season, get a Rubbermaid tub or a 5-gallon bucket and go buy Miracle Grow soil, dump it all in there, and go buy yourself a $2 plant from Market Basket or, Shaw's or Hannaford's of basil. And you stick it in there, and by the end of the season, I'm not joking, it's about this big around and about this tall, and you're going to get so much pesto out of that. So what you're going to do is you're going to strip all the leaves, you're going to put it in your manual food processor with pine nuts or walnuts, depending upon what you want, and some olive oil. And I have this whole big tub. I had 8 cups of, hey, you do a great job on these live posts. Thanks, it's nice to hear. I have a whole bunch of this pesto. So I've got the basil that I need on it, and I'm going to go ahead and put it on the pizza here. So first we want to grill, right? We want to grill our veggies. So I got leftover veggies that I threw in a big Rubbermaid tub, and I was like, all right, I know we're going to do something with them. I just wasn't sure what. So sometimes we do stir fries here at our house. Usually my husband is the one that actually does those stir fries. He's making me laugh in the background. He likes to make me crack up when I'm cooking. I'm not sharing what he's doing. So funny faces, all kinds of good stuff. So we're just going to take some of the peppers. We're going to stick them in here. Now, if I was doing something that didn't have a high water content, I would oil the pan. But this nonstick pan is so unbelievable, I don't need to do that. And I'm going to stick some broccoli in. I'm not really going to grill cauliflower for my pizza because that would taste gross. But I am going to add spinach to my pizza and garlic. Of course, garlic goes on everything. Garlic's so good for you. Garlic and onions, you have to have garlic and onions every day. It's really good for you. And you got to make sure everybody else eats it too. So I'm going to add, hey Chris, do you want a little bit of pesto or no pesto on your half? No pesto on his half. Okay, so he's going to get vegetables with spinach. So I feel like you guys are so far away. So I'm just going to take pesto on my half of the pizza, and I'm going to spread it on like I would a red sauce. So this is going to be Sue's half because I like basil and garlic and oregano and all that. So when this heats up, this is just going to make my house smell so good. I'm using our white round stone. So let's chat about stoneware while my veggies are grilling. And we'll get some tongs here. By the way, you have mini tongs and you have large tongs. Very, very fun. So when you put them face down, they're in a locked position. But when you push them together, this little pin drops down and it unlocks them. So then I can use them. And then when you want to lock them, you just push them together and the pin drops up. The large ones I think are better for outdoor grilling personally. But So I use the indoor ones. And by the way, this little lovely mat that I put my panini press on comes in red now. I just use it on my counter. It fits your panini press perfectly, so that's good. So I'm going to put sauce on the other half when I go find my can of sauce. I don't quite know where it is. I might have used it for my chili the other day. Can you check for sauce downstairs in the basement if you want spaghetti sauce on your pizza? So stones, let's chat with stones for a second. So stoneware, this has, only give her a half a scoop. She already had a half a scoop earlier. This has glazing on the handles, which is perfect for people like my daughter who just cannot stand the feel of stoneware. But it has no glazing, as you can see, on the bottom and none on the inside. And why is that important? Stoneware is a porous surface, meaning the moisture goes through the stone and it helps things crisp back up. So if you are reheating Chinese food, leftover chicken nuggets, tater tots, crab ragoon, you name it, anything that is breaded and fried that you bring home from a restaurant, you want to put on a stone back into the oven and it's going to crisp right back up the way it was before. All stoneware is not created equal, people. I had a guest at one of my shows one time and she bought a cheap stoneware and on the bottom of her stone it said for pizza only, meaning only dried items can be on it. She was cooking things like bacon and cookies and things like that, which we're allowed to do on our pampered chef stoneware. The oil went through her stone and caught her oven on fire. So trust me when I say that Pampered Chef makes a quality product. It has 99.9% lead-free, so don't buy anything from China. We don't know what kind of clay or dirt they're using on their stones. But your stoneware is going to be great. We're going into the holiday season, right? And everybody does crescent rolls for Thanksgiving, right? Or you do biscuits for your strawberry shortcakes. You need to do those on a stone. You don't want to be doing those on a metal sheet pan because the bottom of your biscuits or your crescent rolls are going to burn and the top's going to be brown. With stoneware, everything is the same as what's on the top. If your cookies are brown on the bottom. And you really can't burn on stoneware. Trust me, I'm not the baker in the family, and you just can't. You can't burn. It gets brown, it gets rock hard, but it doesn't burn. Oh, I'm just throwing food everywhere. Oh, my broccoli's looking awesome. So we're going to stick this all in the oven. We're going to crisp it up. You definitely want unglazed stoneware for things like biscuits and muffins. We do have a glazed stoneware as well, and the glazed stoneware has glazing on the inside and the outside as well. That's called our entertaining set, and so for Thanksgiving you might want to use some of those. I also do a really fun wine, cheese, and chocolate party, and we use a large bowl, entertaining bowl, and we'll do a big dip with garlic bites around the outside. So I'll show you some of those, but we're just going to cook this up, throw it on top, and do a little veggie pizza with some cheese. I'm going to use Parmesan cheese because I can't do the soft cheeses. It makes me sick now. By the way, if you are dairy-free, we have a whipped cream maker that you can use we call it the Whooshy Woo at our house. You can use the Whooshy Woo whipped cream maker and use a can of coconut milk and make homemade whipped cream that's dairy-free. So if you need those recipes or any others, let me know. By the way, if you want to see my end pizza, take a peek at my Facebook post in about half an hour when it's all done. So thanks for watching. I hope you guys have a great week, a great Monday, and I'll be back on live probably midweek. Bye.